So to me, while this certainly was a surprising result, I would not call Texas A&M's loss to App State shocking. I think App State is a pretty damn good football team that's
They
capable of
are.
going toe-to-toe with the best in the country on any given day. Let's move to a game that I would call shocking. That's Notre Dame's loss to Marshall. This was Marcus Freeman's home debut. He is now 0-3 in 3 appearances as a Notre Dame head coach. Some bad news came out today. The starting quarterback likely going to miss the entire season.
Yep.
I don't want to raise a red flag and have sirens blaring everywhere, but it's not hard to look at Notre Dame's schedule the rest of this season and question if this team can make a bowl game. So for the sake of overreactions, let's play that game. Notre Dame will not make a bowl game. Max, am I right or am I wrong?
Right now, you're correct, unless things change, because, like you said, you start season 0-2 is highly unlikely that you get back on the train. And let's face it, I mean, when you just think about, okay, where can Notre Dame really pick up steam? I don't think they're beating a USC squad, which is on that schedule, because you're going to have quality top 25 wins. I get you went toe-to-toe with Ohio State, and then eventually you lost out because you had scholar athletes and they just had supreme athletes. It's a difference. But I will say this, it's just so tough for me to give because it still looks so plain. I know it's supposedly, it's tough with a new quarterback. You're trying to figure out your system and everything else, but it doesn't look exciting. And the CFP committees, and when they're ranking teams, they want excitement. And bowl sponsors, yes, they want fans, but the fans right now, if you go look on the Notre Dame message boards, they're irate. They're upset. It doesn't look good. So I was like, you're already distancing yourself from the fan base, and there's no signature wins out there that you're going to get that's going to re-engage them, I feel, after having this Marshall loss. Like, you lost a lot more than you gained by losing to Marshall in this situation.
I agree with you on everything. I will say this. I think that obviously they're going to be a bowl team, but here's a reality. They still play BYU, which I know BYU's in the rundown. We're going to talk about them a little bit later. But the other thing is they play Stanford, UNLV, Syracuse, Navy, BC. So they're going to be able to get there. It's a UNC, Cal. UNC is, I don't know if UNC could stop anybody.
But can Notre Dame beat them, though, if they just lost to Marshall? That's the thing.
Yeah, that's a good point.
We think about as gimmies is out the window. There's no gimme on this schedule anymore because I would rank all of those teams in front of Marshall. Marshall lost their starting quarterback at the beginning of the year. They're playing backup quarterback, and they still went in there and beat them.
That's a good, so losing is a potential for all these games.
Yeah, it's easier to say on paper, fella, because I did the same thing earlier. I'm like, they're not really gonna not make a bowl game, right? And then you start listing the names. It's like, well, if that team that was there this past Saturday is there for many more games, all of a sudden we do seriously get dicey.
I will say this though. I will say this. I think that Marshall did something that most teams don't do. When you go into Max, did you play at Notre Dame? Or did you guys never went to Notre Dame, right?
I never went and played against Notre Dame when I was at Florida.
So I didn't travel for the Notre Dame game, but we went to Notre Dame and played, and we went a day early and treated it like it was this like super special thing and historical trip. And Marshall treated it like a business trip, and they went in there and they beat their ass, which was nice. So I think BYU is interesting for them. I think obviously they play Clemson, another game where we still don't know what Clemson's going to look like ultimately, but man.
They beat Furman, guys. They're winners.
Yeah, don't forget it. Don't forget it. Yeah, I mean, look.
Syracuse, I don't know what's going on with Stanford either, so who knows?
I mean, I think we could safely call Clemson and USC losses. BYU on a neutral looks scary to me. At North Carolina looks scary to me. I know what you said, Felder, but that's a team that's going to put up points.
Yes, they will.
And I don't know if Notre Dame with a backup quarterback is going to put up points right now. I don't know.
What's going on, guys? Rob Doster here, the founder of the Field of 68 and the Field of 12 Media Networks. I wanted to take a quick minute to let you guys know about an exciting new project that we have been working on for the last 3 months. The Almanac, an all-encompassing preview of the 2022-23 college basketball season. We spoke with every single Division I head coach to give you a robust and accurate preview for all 363 Division I college basketball teams. We have predictions for conference finishes for all 32 leagues. We have features on the best freshmen, the best big men, the breakout stars, the coaches on the hot seat, so much more. It is 600,000 words of sheer happiness for the college basketball fan in your life. The Almanac is going to be available for digital purchase on September 26th for just $19.99, but you can pre-order it today using the promo code HOOPS and save 20%. Just hit the link in the description below.